Hey, welcome back, Van here. In this video I'm going to show you how to make Yukpo Korean beef jerky. This isn't one of those recipes that I make to sell. This is one of those recipes that I make to give to my friends and my family. What a great recipe. It's going to be sweet, spicy, salty. Oh, you're going to love this recipe. Lots of garlic flavor, lots of salt. So today I'm sharing my recipe with you for Yukpo Korean beef jerky. This recipe calls for a half a cup of soy sauce, teaspoon of ground black pepper, 2 tablespoons of roasted sesame seeds. I actually roasted these myself on the stove in a skillet. 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. You can use regular sugar. 2 tablespoons of red pepper flakes to make it spicy. If you don't like it spicy, you can leave that out. 2 teaspoons of liquid smoke. Also, to make the jerky stay fresh longer, I'm using pink salt. 9 cloves of garlic, minced. I got this just straight out of a jar, minced garlic. A half a teaspoon equals 1 clove of garlic. You can do it that way, or you can actually mince up your own if you want to take the time to do that. The last ingredient is fresh honey, or honey, whatever you want to put in it. This is fresh honey. That's wildflower raw honey from here in the town that I'm in. So 1 tablespoon of sticky honey. Looks like we're going to have to do a little bit of persuade that honey to get off there. What honey does is honey will actually break down the fibers in the meat and make it tender. That's what honey does. Honey, molasses, both of them does the same thing. When you're using brown sugar, you're actually using sugar that's been mixed with molasses or Karo syrup, whatever, to make it brown sugar. So we're going to put the mixing lid on this. Shake it up real good, get that honey mixed up. This recipe right here is good for 2.5–3 pounds of meat to make it taste right. I don't think you would want to go with any less than that or any more. Today I'm wearing a shirt that says "Our salty meat is hard to beat, Calvin's beef jerky." You can find one of these down in the video description to Teespring. Go over and check it out. Also go check out Calvin's YouTube channel. What I've got here is a lot of meat that we're going to cut up into smaller pieces. Now, I love getting it like this from the butcher shop, and while I'm doing this, it's actually letting my marinade over here get to know itself. We're blending those spices together and everything, you know, marrying it. I always liked making beef jerky. I remember as a kid growing up, the Ronco Dehydrator. I remember the Ronco food dehydrator coming out, and it didn't have a blower on it, and it seemed like it took days for it to get done. We also made it in the oven, which was pretty good, but sometimes it seemed to get too crisp when it was in the oven. But as you was a kid, you really didn't care because you loved that beef jerky salty taste. We've got a good butcher shop here in my hometown that does a really good job at cutting this up for you if you don't want to cut it up yourself. The meat that I'm using here is Ive round, and it's cut with the grain. Boy, look at that. Alright, mix this up one more time. We're going to use this bowl right here just for not marinating it, but just for making sure that the marinade gets on all the pieces. That's all. And then we're going to transfer it over into another container for it to sit in the refrigerator overnight. Put each piece down in marinade. And this is it's going to be so good. When you're toasting the sesame seeds in the house, it makes your house smell so good in the kitchen that the smell from the sesame seeds is just amazing. Y'all, I want to thank you for stopping by and watching this video. We still got to put it in the dehydrator and get this meat dry. If there's a recipe that you would like for me to try on my channel, beef jerky recipe, send it to me in my email. My email is in the About section of my YouTube channel. You can find that down in the video description down below. Alright. And mix this up real good, put it in a baggie and let it sit in the refrigerator overnight. We'll get it in the dehydrator. Yeah. Boy, look at that. Ah. This smells really good. Wow. So we got Korean beef jerky here. We're going to give it one last stir before we go putting it in the dehydrator. Alright. Oh, this smells delicious. Sweet, sweet, smoky, nutty. A lot of flavors going on in this right here. I'm so glad y'all tuned in today to check out this video. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. Let's share some thoughts. Talk to each other. We're putting this rack in and coming back out and checking this jerky in about 3 to 4 hours. I've got a feeling the way that's cut, it's going to take about 6 hours to do it. Let's look at here. Let's look at what we got. Korean beef jerky. Yukpo. Well, look at that right there. It's amazing. Let's try some. Look at that right there. Mmm. Oh, sweet. And it does have that sesame seed nutty taste to it. Hint of spice. Not too overpowering garlic. Mmm. You know what it reminds me of? When you go to a Chinese restaurant and you get that pork on a stick, that's what the flavor reminds me of. That's good right there. Oh, look at it. Sesame seeds stuck to it really good. Hey y'all, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you try this recipe out. If you do, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Tell us all about it. You have a good one now, and you come back.